South Koreans are still mourning 4 months after a ferry sank off their southern coast. And as they've grieved, they've cut back on spending. People in the town closest to where the ship went down have been hit particularly hard. NHK World's Anna Jong has the view from Chindo.
I'm at Seomang Harbor, next to where the rescue operation headquarters was set up at Baekmok Harbor. At this time of year, business at this port would normally be thriving as market stalls sell lots of seafood. But the number of catches has decreased dramatically this year. Today, we have a local fishery coordinator with us to tell us why. 안녕하세요. 네, 최근 어획량 감소의 이유가 무엇인가요?
최근에 우리 세월호 사고 이후에 지금 고조 선박, 특히 저면탕이나 쌍끌이 저인망 배들이 그 인근에서 지금 고조 작업하다 보니까 어획량이 굉장히 감소가 됐습니다.
Thank you. He told us that the use of fishing nets and flares in the rescue operation is the main reason for the fall in the number of catches. Another issue is that the sales of marine products from the area have significantly dropped. We looked into the current situation in Chindo. There are many beaches for swimming in Chindo, and there are usually many tourists in the region at this time of year. But it's almost the end of summer, and the usual crowds of people haven't come. Many locals' incomes have decreased drastically because of the accident.
Some days we don't get a single visitor, and I just lose money paying my employees' wages.
Since the disaster, many messages posted on online news sites have been attacking Jindo's seafood industry.
Who would eat seafood from waters where 300 people died? Was there an oil spill there?
Such postings spread harmful rumors about Jindo's seafood, and sales stay depressed. University students from Seoul came to Jindo to help the region. The volunteer students visited a warehouse that stores dried fish. Even though these fish were caught before the accident, the produce has been shunned because it comes from Jindo.
Since the ferry disaster, our business has disappeared. Please publicize that.
Although it's the summer holidays, many pupils have to spend their days at a children's center at a church. Their parents have had to start working in factories from early morning until late at night in order to compensate for their loss of income. The students from Seoul offer support by taking care of the children at the center.
When I spoke to the residents of Jindo, I discovered that the accident had caused much more secondary damage than I had imagined.
The young volunteers are making a promotional video introducing the attractions of Jindo, hoping that this will win tourists back. They visited a famous historic site to start shooting their footage. These videos will be uploaded on their website. Back in Seoul, the students continue to offer support. On the capital's outskirts, they organized an event to promote marine products from Jindo. They served soup made with fish caught in the area to let passerby know that the quality of the products has not been affected.
From now on, we'd like to use social media to promote the products, as well as food tasting events.
The ferry disaster has left Jindo's economy in dire straits. Still, there's some hope that support from student volunteers will help local people to rebuild their lives, even just a little. Fisheries, agriculture, and tourism are the main industries driving Jindo's economy. Each of them has been seriously affected by the Sewol tragedy, and it will take quite a long time before the local economy will recover. Anna Jung, NHK World, Jindo.